Hello, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we got some Sayori development. Pretty fun. We got a school festival thing coming up, so we need to enhance our poem skills. I believe it'll be like the next day, unless we're doing something over the weekend. I'm not sure. Yeah, so, and also we tailored our poem to be more Natsuki style, give all three, see how all three are. um, but yeah, I don't need much introductions for this. It's been going well. I mean, last session's poems were a little bit more sad slash depressing. Let's brighten it up. Oops. All right. Monica, the bid bow. I wonder if bid bow is annoying. I don't know. That's that. Whenever I see her, all I think is, damn, her bow is so big. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ah ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of us, all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, just enjoying it in general. Ooh, I wonder if you have to like choose someone to hang out with in the festival. I mean, I'm sure we'll hang out with all of them, but like, or maybe they'll just like take turns. I don't know. That's some real pressure there. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. That actually sounds pretty cool. Obviously, there's no festivals in Canada. But a full day. I mean, it's kind of like in elementary school we had like play day where like the older grades like organize games for the younger grades to like play all day basically. I guess that's the same kind of, just for younger people, but nothing in high school like that. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Dude, I actually had fried squid yesterday. Or no, it was grilled squid. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't remember. But I had squid yesterday. It was alright. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Yeah, I was wondering that too. Because it's right in your name. Monica. Ah. I mean, I don't get it because I don't speak Japanese, but... Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke made no sense in translation. Ha ha ha. Hmm? Ah. Never mind. Stop being meta. She did that last time too with the tip. Yeah. So it's obviously it's probably like her name in a spelling, not how it just sounds. I think. Fine. I just skipped something. Cursed. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Aw, what's happening? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Aha. Ehehe, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. I mean, yeah, you're usually super joyous. But I mean, last time poems kind of might be an indicator of kind of what she really thinks. But I don't know. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sari shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sari before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. So yeah, I think it was just coincidence that the day of when we chose to tailor a poem to, we had like scenes with them. I think that's just the natural stuff, and the bonus stuff is when they actually read the poem. Plus the faction points, maybe it unlocks like choices. But yeah, it doesn't affect the main scene. I think this is like confirmation. It was just extremely good coincidence. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Aiden, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Aiden. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. She's always talked to me. Is that proper? I mean, it's the literature club, so I assume so. It just reads weird. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Aiden. Maybe it's because we chose the option of we would say no to Yuri if she asked us to walk home. Maybe. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. Ehehe. You're so funny, Aiden. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Ooh. It's actually a pretty good line. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Yo, I mean, it's Natsuki. We haven't had some interaction with Natsuki. Let's go. Oh, no, it's Yuri. Never mind. Don't worry, she'll like our poem, so maybe she'll interact with us later. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. What's up, Yuri? I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Haha. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. That's kind of like me. I don't really talk about my problems. I mean, I rant about stuff just sometimes on the channel, but not really. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I wonder if Sayuri asked the Yuri question because you've, like, favored Yuri in the poems, like, day 2? Or is it just, like, because Yuri? I wonder if it would, like, change to Natsuki if he did it. Or what if he double Sayuri? Would she even have that? Lots of questions. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayuri. Sayuri? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I mean, it seems like it's developing smoothly at the moment. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Aiden, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. I'm sure there's a lot of hidden meanings in this game. I will understand eventually. But I'm looking. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sari is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. It's embarrassing. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I averted my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings that you weren't aware in you. I think that she would be a very fortunate person. To have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I mean, you're being pretty charismatic throughout this game so far. At least, like, 2 girls might have romantic interests in you and, like, the other 2 like you. Like, as a friend, I think. Obviously, I'm talking about Sarah Yuri for the possible romantic interest. Natsuki and Monica seems more like the friendly type for now, I guess. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Haha, that's not a compliment, is it? I mean, it can be. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, we still got that book you gave me. As long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Too much drama. Yo, it's poem time already. It's only been 16 minutes. Also, I don't know if I said it in the intro. I'm already forgetting, but this is the final session of the bonus week. You got 4 episodes, including the Saturday one, which I guess was last week, but that's still bonus because this usually wouldn't be on a Saturday. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I guess it's kind of like a sample size. It said, oh, if you enjoyed these 4 episodes, then stay tuned for more, but it's going to be bi-weekly now. Cut it down a bit since Higurashi, our main thing, is coming back. But yeah, every Tuesday, Thursday should be an episode, so take a nice pace. I've been pretty much, well, the last 3 episodes I literally recorded like in a row. Well, not in a row, like every night I recorded one of them. I took a little bit of a break because I was busy, but we're back and it's been fun. If you've been watching, you know I've been having fun. Some reason it doesn't make my voice dry. I don't know why. It doesn't really make sense because it, like every other thing I do, it makes my voice dry, but I don't know. It's good luck, I guess. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems? It's my favorite time, poem time. Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I made eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Dude, no Natsuki this day. Weird. Yo, I love me some poems, though. Should we go to Sayori for it? I mean, we wrote it for Natsuki. Let's go to Natsuki and then just go. That's what we do normally. We go boom and just go down the row. That means Monica's always last because we can't write a poem for her yet. Maybe we can in the future. But yeah, poems have been done. Like I said, I'm medium on poems. I wouldn't say I'm a poem guy, but I definitely don't hate them. Natsuki, what's up? No, we have a Natsuki fan watching. No dissing. It was only the first episode. She's literally just been going. She's like pretty much up with everyone else now. It was just me being, it's judging a book by its cover. But she's cool. What's up, Natsuki? I know you're gonna like this. You can't hide it from me. Finally! Eh? This one, it's good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Oh, right. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Yo, still fire. I mean, you two had like a common connection with your 2 poems last time. Come on, make up already. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me. You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I mean, I'm still down to play ball and just put a poem point in like everyone. Or I want to go full Sayori. That's kind of my plan. We can obviously change it up if it doesn't work well later. I mean, yeah. But I think I'll just put a point in Sayori at the end of this one. And then we can see next episode if we're playing ball. Because we can like... Because if you put another Sayori, then we're kind of committed. Or we can spread it out a bit. I don't know. I don't know. I said I would spread it out, but then it's like, do I really want to? It's the hard choices, dude. That come with a choice, a visual novel with choices. All right, I'm just used to reading the whole time. I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? I think she's self-aware. Look at that sweat mark on her right cheek. Or it would be her left. At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you liked my poem after all. Ahaha. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I do love me my Natsuki poems. They're always pretty cute. Yo, it's a long one. I'll be your beach. Alright. How many attempts is it gonna take to read this one? Let's take a gulp of water. Prep me up. Da-da. I like her variant of the song. I think the best. Like Yuri has, well, actually I don't remember everyone's variant. Yuri has like the piano. You have like this more simply one. I forgot what Sayori's is. I'll be your beach. Okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that watches your memories away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yo, this was actually really good. I like her rhyming style. You don't really get rhymes with the other ones, but rhymes always kind of makes me happy. I don't know. This I was asking for less depressing stuff. This is pretty good. It's very heartwarming. It's almost like a love letter to someone. I don't know if you're paying attention to my words fully, but I did add an extra the. I forgot where I put it though. I think it's let you bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe your sunbeams and hold me in my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea. Where did I put the in? I put it somewhere, and I didn't want to stop because I was kind of going well. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. I don't remember. I guess that's fine though. I think it was here. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. No, I don't actually know where I put the. It doesn't actually make sense with much. Okay. But yeah, it was really good. It was really cute, especially when they get to the kissing thing. I was like, whoa, Natsuki, it's a little raunchy in a cute way. That's good. That's probably my favorite Natsuki poem yet. Improving. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for it. Good for you, Natsuki. I like depressing things in literature, but gave me some happiness. We're turning it around. Hope you read it for the school festival coming up. Yeah. Besides, the beach is awesome. I'm not too much of a beach guy myself. I mean, when I was younger, obviously I liked swimming, but I kind of just chill on the beach. I'm more of a chill, maybe go in the water for a couple minutes and just relax. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. You can cut your foot in the water. I don't know. I guess it depends on the lake too. Or sea, I guess, if you're lucky enough to live by a sea. I don't. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Oh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing it that once in a while. I mean, yours was pretty straightforward, I thought. Obviously not literal, you're not kissing a beach, but it can be a relaxing place too. It could be like finding your spot, you know, if you have a relaxing spot, going through troubles in life, just go back to the beach, learn who you truly are. At the very least, it was good practice. So does that mean Yuri wrote about the beach too? Well, let's see how Sayori is doing. Did Monica improve her word? It's nice, I guess. Aw, come on. I can tell you don't like it. I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. I'm just testing the waters. Don't worry about. Oh man, I don't want to see Yuri's reaction to this. It's all in good fun. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. Bro, that sounds like a lie. Maybe she's realizing how much she cares about high school Aiden. And you're happy too, right? In this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Aiden. Dude, it sounds so sad. Don't worry, Sire. You're guaranteed getting the next poem. Then we'll have to see where we stand. Actually, are we even gonna write? I mean, I guess we will for the festival. I wonder if we're actually doing anything in the weekend, because I think this is, because they said after the weekend is the festival. So are we done? Oh, wait, did I feel like I said that. No, it was, maybe we'll like invite people over on the weekend. That's rare. That's spooky. I mean, just invite Sayori. I want to spread it out. Well, it's 2 days in the week. Actually, no, it's not. No, this would be Saturday then. I forgot. They don't have a double weekend. I don't know. I'm confusing myself. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Ihihi. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? It's so weird because we literally like had a happy day yesterday. I mean, I guess maybe that's the realization that in Lotter, when we said that we would reject Yuri's advance if she asked us. You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Yo, give me your poem. Sayori, you're not gonna walk home with us? Or maybe she feels like guilt. Maybe it's the opposite of that. Maybe it's not like love. Maybe she just feels guilty about what we said. Like if she truly wants us to make new friends and we said, oh, I'd rather just walk with you instead of walking with our new friends, then maybe she feels bad about that. Maybe I was looking at it from the wrong angle. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Your poem. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. And we're not walking home together, and we didn't read a Sayori poem. Those were my favorites. I didn't even do it. It's so weird because we literally like gave Sayori a boost, a point boost last episode. Unlucky. Well, no Sayori poem. Let's see Yuri. Okay, Yuri. Let's hear what you have to say. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. Yo, she's being mature. I mean, she is the mature character, kind of. Oh, remember when Natsuki was like bashing on our style? I remember that when we did the Yuri style. But that would be unfair to me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. Words of wisdom. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. I was afraid, but... Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sort of conclusions. I'm just a little bit too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Whoa. People dislike you? Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach, yeah, it's the double beach one, huh? Let's see Yuri's take on a beach. Gotta hydrate my throat. These are always like extra difficulty because of the handwriting. But like I said, it's like awesome handwriting. It's like the most clear I think I've almost ever seen in my life. It's so easy to read. Not to say like the ones I can't read are like bad, but it's good for me. Alright, beach. Let's see. Okay. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, when the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray, rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest way... Bah! I messed it up. It's alright. It's a Yuri poem. We can mess up a bit more and not feel as bad. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically... Is that even chaotically? It is chaotically. I thought it was like some... I thought that O might have been an S. Alright. Third time's the charm, right? Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expose of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest would get lost in it, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tides come. Will it get... Yuri, dude. Alright, again. It's alright. Practice makes perfect. Who knows? Maybe in like 10 years I will become a slam poet and this will be good practice. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expose of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest would get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at you, your foundations, until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore, drift forward and return to earth forevermore. Damn, I was so good. Freaking sink my toes. I thought it was sink. I should have, if I kept going, it would have been fine. This was interesting. So this is obvious. Again, Natsuki seemed more like a love letter. This is, though I think this kind of, which as the other, like, the relaxing place. So Natsuki's was more like, visit this relaxing place to find yourself again. This is more like the, just more descriptive of the beach, in a way. And how, and again, it sounds like relaxing though even more. Like you're literally losing your form in the beach, eroding into it, um, becoming one with the beach and finding that like all the Zen state. Like basically, it was like yes, describing the beach, how in a very beautiful way, then kind of going with the then like becoming one with the beach or whatever. I think that's right. I think honestly, Yuri poems sound like the poems I mainly studied in university. That's the vibe I get. I I agree with high school aid, and sophisticated is a great word for it. I like it. Again, I think I'm more of a fan of the other ones. But you know, if someone said, "Oh, Yuri's poems are my favorite," I would be like, "Oh, that's cool." It just doesn't vibe too much with me. Um, I'm more of a simple guy, I guess. But good poem, Yuri. Not gonna knock you for that one. How does it rank in my Yuri poems? I think the second one was still my favorite. I think this is better than the ghost one, because apparently that was about a ghost. I would never let that go. I didn't even know. Second one was good though. Second one was, yeah, second one with the raccoon. That was cool. I like that one. But this is second place right now. Out of 3, not bad. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. Inane. But I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I thought Yuri was the one who suggested it. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. She said it was your idea. Who do we trust? Natsuki said it was Yuri's idea to show off, and Yuri's... I don't know. It's hard. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. I honestly kind of want to believe Natsuki, because I feel like Yuri does kind of want to flex her writing style over Natsuki. But yeah, I don't want to... I'm not taking full sides. I'm just saying if Yuri did suggest it, then I wouldn't be surprised. Though if Natsuki... Yeah, I guess that's taking a side. I don't know if we'll ever figure it out, but yeah. She probably just wants to show off. Oh, man. I mean, you can. I mean, obviously, Natsuki is more of the show-off type in naturally. Like, we've seen her just show off, but it'd be kind of a bitter like, a bitter surprise if it was Yuri. Low-key wanting that. But I just thought that was also a happy poem. It's a happy poem day. What more can I ask for? It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But... well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Well, we only have Monica next. What's up, Monica? Hi, Aiden. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Honestly, I don't even know what our poem sounds like, so I'll just leave it to high school Aiden. Well, oh, don't do it, dude. What if it like made you choose like one of the 3 poems? Because we all tailored them to like one specifically. That'd be too spicy. I don't know. Probably not. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like it, Aiden. You like everything. And I agree. It's hard, honestly. Monica's kind of hard to read. She did just have that cute moment with the squid thing, though. But, like, just in, like, general, I can't really, like... You can kind of see behind some of the other veils. Like, Sayori is, like, really easy to read right now. But, like, Monica... She always has that default face. It's just the smiling face. I don't know. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ahaha. Oh, jeez. We did put the word boop in it. That's that's our trump card for cuteness. The boop option. No. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Ahaha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? I have, I think. I don't remember if it's the exact person, but that was a elementary school banger. Shel Silverstein. Yeah. I forgot what book. He had like a huge poem book. Where the Sidewalk Ends. Yeah, poems and drawings of Shel Silverstein. Cool. Yeah, I definitely read that in elementary school, not high school. And I remember the creepy, sort of weird, sometimes creepy abstract, or not abstract, art. Honestly, like, I wouldn't mind picking this up as to put on my bookshelf. It was a really fun. Nice callback, Doki Doki. I liked it. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they are only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easier to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. Yeah, it's like... I guess it's like people probably assume shorter word poems are like... I mean, I guess they can be simpler, but like... expressing like a lot in a few words can be pretty hard. Rather than like have the full arsenal that Yuri has. It's just two different kind of styles, huh? Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Yo, she's playing with the formatting again. I like it, kind of. Again, I don't really know about the formatting too much, even though I did learn about it. But it's cool. Oh, I forgot to check the songs. But this is Monica's, right? And Yuri's also had piano. I like this one. I like all of them. It's a good theme. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. Are we done get another weird one? It looks longer, but it's probably not. The Lady Who Knows... Okay, that was already bad. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The Lady Who Knows Everything. A beautiful lady who... Blah. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The Lady Who Knows Everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twirlit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dried quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist, And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up against a gust of wind. Another another banger from Monica. She really likes this. I guess, what does she call it? Freeform style? I mean, I understand. My interpretation of the poem is, it's like the writer is looking for answers, but she just can't find it. So she like turns to someone, like when no one's giving her the answers and she just can't find them. She turns to like even myths and legends, but it turns out even the legends. I mean, but then it turns. How should I say it? It's like she's looking for the answers. She can't find them. Nobody else will tell her. Oh wait, no. No, right. Actually, revise my thoughts. She's looking for the meaning of life, or what's the point of life, but she explores it through people, through her own experiences, and she can't find the answers. So she kind of looks for a higher power, and then the higher power tells her that there is no meaning of life. So then she just continues in the gust of wind, which is kind of like comparable to like floating on the flow of water, I guess. It's like maybe, yeah, that's does that make sense? Hopefully. It's basically like, yes, it's just like life. It's the question probably everyone has once in their life. What is the meaning of life? And obviously, it's, I don't know. The part about the legend, it kind of makes my explanation weird, but it's basically like, maybe you can even ignore the legend part. It's like someone looking for the meaning of life. They look through their friends, their family, their experiences, and after all of the exploring, they sort of lose hope and start falling. But then they realize that there is no meaning of life at the end, so you might as well just continue to go with the flow. That's what I got from it. This is like Omega Deep, like all of hers. I mean, this is very similar to the last poem too. They were talking about how everything is just noise, all this experiences that can seem that are just annoying noise. And then the first one is about like trying to find knowledge and looking through a people where others might like condemn you for it. Very similar. Moneta's going for very similar poems every time. Very cool. I liked it, Monica. What would I rate it? It's hard. Again, they're so similar that I think one was my least favorite. I mean, again, out of 3, just because it's my least doesn't mean I don't like it. I did like it. I don't know if I liked it more than the noise thing. The noise thing was kind of cool. I don't know. We'll just put them at the same rating for now. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if you had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there is one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. I mean, Natsuki's and... I mean, I guess maybe Yuri doesn't want to really write about the beach, but Natsuki's was kind of happy. But I guess her normal style is depressing. Yeah, I mean, Sayori's first poem was pretty nice. But I mean, I guess we didn't get to see this poem if it was happy or not. She missed the happy day. Ahaha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Human aren't one-dimensional creature. Is that like another meta thing that's like, haha, we're 2D? Anyway. Meta memeing. I respect it, obviously, because I like Uminato. And it's not it's tasteful for now. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Can we get a real tip? I appreciate your writing tips. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Yes. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It is much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Solid advice. I'm definitely not a sharer, but yeah, I'm sure it would be easier. Thanks for listening. We don't have anyone to walk home to. Oh, we still got some bonus time. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I haven't noticed a catchphrase. Hit me with it, Yuri. I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Yuri's a very sensitive person. Come on, Natsuki. What was her catchphrase? I honestly don't remember. Oh, ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Don't give bad omens now. This has been going surprisingly like normal. I mean, I guess it's like Higurashi. First half is normal, then it gets a little crazy. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? She shares her happy thoughts in bottles. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. That's a great point, Natsuki, but we couldn't skip the poems. But yeah, we probably would have been a good thing. I wonder if he chose her last, we would have been able to go home with her. I don't know how much obviously it does affect it a little bit because of the way you respond, like to Natsuki and Yuri, but I wonder how much the choice order actually matters. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, we had the conversation, Yuri. A curious expression of Yuri from all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Beautiful. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, I don't know, hand out the pamphlets. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. It's yes, I agree, be very clear. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Aiden. The one who is truly useless. Ahaha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty... don't do it. No. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bait, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Yuri's pushing back. Aiden may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Aiden to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Aiden to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? It's true. We also haven't had the chance to spend time with Natsuki also. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Aiden, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Bruh. Bruh. No, this is crunch time. You can't play ball anymore. Listen. You're a little bit trimmed right now because we had a book scene with you. Honestly, it's Natsuki, Monica, and Sayori. And then you're like, Sayori. But she's not feeling well. I feel like if you be with her, it might help. Natsuki or Monica. This is like the only time we got to choose Monica. Oh my god. I think we have to dedicate now. We played ball a bit. It's time to dedicate. What are we dedicating to? Monica? Is there really a point of... I mean, I guess there's a point just for bad endings, but I doubt a bad ending can come from this. But, like, if we're gonna redo stuff, I might as well just start from the beginning and, like, hyper-focus on one character. What? I mean, we can't even give Monica, poems. But maybe this will lead to it. You know what? We'll go the Sayori train. I'll lock in that answer. Plus, she's not feeling well. It's a good excuse to be a good friend. Sorry, lads. Otherwise, I'm kind of tempted to pick Natsuki just because we haven't had a scene with her at all, really. It's the Sayori train. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that... Don't say it like that, Jesus. No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club... Oh. Okay, so Sayori was just a meme. Okay. Monica and Natsuki. You're trimmed. Not because I dislike you, just because we've kind of had a moment with you. I mean, this is Natsuki Day, but, like, are we ever gonna have a chance to talk with, Monica on the big bow herself? But again, we're gonna be... I think I'm still in my answer of choosing Sayori, by the way. You know what? Let's bait some cupcakes with Nats. Monica wants to spend time with us too. She's the big beau. This... I hate this. Help? Whatever, let's do Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. Sorry, guys. We'll give Natsuki some love. Monica, you're next if Sayori isn't available. That's the final decision. I'm taking my stand on it. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. No, that's so depressing. Why can't we all just, like, go to one person's house? You can make the decorations in Natsuki's house while I bake and stuff. Let's just be a group of friends. Jesus. I already feel bad about myself now. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little too hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yeah! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Aiden? Me? I guess you're the same. Interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri, she's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. Why? It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. She definitely kind of has that vibe. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Ooh. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders, reaching up. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. Yo, big steps. And you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Aw, you didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I were also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I began to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I guess technically we can either go down the Natsuki road or the Sayori road. We have those 2 options available. Yuri's a little trimmed right now, but it had to be done. Don't worry. Again, I do plan on doing like 100 as long as it's not annoying, so we can go through some Yuri love later. All right. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Do we even have a good kitchen? Oh yeah, Dude, what if Sayori sees Natsuki come into her house? Bad vibes. I mean, oh. Dude, imagine if he chose Yuri. That would have been that would actually have been bad for Sayori, right? Because we literally just told her yesterday that we would say no to Yuri coming to her house, and she sees us bring Yuri to her house. That's super cursed. I didn't even think about that because I just assumed we weren't going to my house. But that's cool. Okay, I mean, maybe she'll still be kind of cheesed with Natsuki. I mean, if we brought Monica, that might have been the safest choice, because it seems like Sayori and Monica at least are more super friendly. But yeah, okay. I think we dodged a bullet. At least if we want to keep the Sayori happy. The Sayori happy. Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. Sweet. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. I'm not much of a baker myself. I am interested in cooking, but I have like no cooking skills. I haven't really tried. But I don't know, baking. I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, I bake cookies sometimes, but not like really. Just the pre-made stuff. But yeah, it's respectable. Pastries and stuff are always good. Again, I think I said that. I forgot where I said this. I assume it's in Doki Doki, but I am definitely a pie guy at the moment. You know, I won't deny a cake or a cupcake, but pies are my choice. Especially lemon pie, lemon meringue, lemon cream. Honestly, I'm definitely more of a lime guy in general, but I do like lemon more than lime in pies. I don't know what that's about, but that's how I feel about it. Pumpkin pie, dude. Oh, didn't you say that you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I've never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah, never mind. See ya. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Doki Doki. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous about Sayori finds out about this? It would have been spookier with Yuri, 100%. But yeah, it's nervous. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Hey, we don't even have to write a poem. Sunday. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. It was Saturday at school. I remembered. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It was a pretty good episode. We didn't get that Natsuki development, so I opted for the cupcake thing. Yeah, so I guess we'll decide. We'll fully curve what we're going with Natsuki or Yuri. We'll have to decide at that point, I think. Or by the next time we have to choose a poem. But yeah, hopefully Sayori gets better. Hopefully our baking experience is good. Nothing awkward comes with Sayori. And yeah, I guess we'll have... Oh no, we'll have the baking episode next time. And then we'll have the school festival. So it should be fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Top poem of the episode. I would say it's Natsuki's, honestly. Hey, I can say that's why I chose her too. I think her poem was the best poem she's written so far, in my opinion. Plus, it's my favorite from this episode. So there we go. Even though that wasn't really in the thought process, it kind of worked out. But yeah, see you guys next time. Back to Tuesdays and Thursdays. So should be a fun time next week. Have some special events in Doki Doki. But yeah, hopefully you have a great day and see you soon. Bye.